What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is the Beast 93 here with you, with Yellowhammer AGCO. Oh, as you seen, we just finished up plowing field 41. It has been a while since I posted anything, but a few things that's changed since then is I have purchased some more real estate. I purchased field 40, 41, 15, 6, and 7. And that's what we're doing today is we are plowing up. These fields already got 41 and 40 done. Fixing to start on 15 and get 6 and 7 done. We're on the last day of winter time here. We are using the new Oregon Geo, which I have to say that I really do enjoy. I really have been enjoying. I'm definitely not don't have to worry about snow or being shut down for all winter. Let's see, let's stop, let's look on screen. If we look here, for any of you that hasn't tried the new Oregon Geo yet, you can plant wheat and barley from the first day of fall all the way through the last day of winter and on into the first part of spring all the way up to to the last day of spring. With your canola, you can start the last couple of days of summer or late summer all the way to the end of winter time, as long as your ground temperatures are right. We just got into where our ground temperatures are getting right to plant. I have here what my schedule is, or this is the old schedule of what I have planned for this year. And if we'll take a look here, we'll go to here. Okay, what I call field 1A, which is the big field over here to the west of the farm, which is 32, 33, 34, 43, and 42 all combined together. That's what I'm calling field 1A. We're going to plant that in beans. And then down at the bottom of the map, 53 and 54 I have combined together. We're going to call that field 2A. We're going to plant beans in it. Field 50, we're going to put corn in. 45, we're going to put corn. And field 44, we're going to put barley. Now, these fields that I'm dishing up, they were all planted in barley, but we don't need that much, so I'm not gonna keep that. So we're just gonna plow it under, and we'll figure out what we're gonna plant in there. But like I said, this is the early this was my early schedule as far as planting goes, and before I actually had the Northwest Oregon Geo installed too. So that will kind of put us in a different direction as far as planting. But right now we're just gonna, oh well, we got a hailstorm. Eesh. Better go find some cover before our tractor gets destroyed here. Trying to think where I can go that's close. Let's see, we can probably go up here to the sheep farm because it's right across the road here, not far. Freaking hail's probably gonna do more damage before I get there. Better turn our beacons on. so everybody can, you know, it's not like we're driving a big red tractor or nothing. Just, you know, just a little extra. Hey, I'm coming down the road, you know, you might want to get out of the way. But, you know, traffic here, they don't really pay too much attention to that. I think probably about midwinter, or maybe the first part of winter time, I had a couple of fields of poplars here that I harvested. Whoa, what was that? Definitely gonna have to clear some trees here along this path. Sheep are doing good. All of our animals are doing pretty good. For right now, I'm just gonna put that right there, and we're just gonna get up under cover. We're just gonna get under cover here for now. If we look at our animals, where's our animals at? Right here. Cows are doing good. I sold, I think I was up to 100 and maybe 120 no, 110 cows, I think, something like 110, 115, somewhere around in there. I sold 15 of those and got back to 100. We had I think 75 pigs, and I ended up selling 35 pigs. Sheep, I'm just gonna let keep going. They're looking pretty decent right now on food and stuff. The cows and pigs are anyway. Gonna have to bring some water over here to the sheep, which I will do that after this god awful hailstorm here. Whoops. After this hailstorm gets out of the way here. The sheep have been doing really good as far as for production for us, for wool. I've been getting, you know, when I was running 3-day seasons, I was getting, you know, about 7 or 8 pallets. I think I got 6 this last year. We'll see how they do with a full 6 days, because I just switched over at the first part of winter. Let's see what else. What do we got in storage? Now, most of what you're seeing in storage is over there at the pigs, because I am feeding my pigs crops instead of buying the pig food. So we don't have much in storage. I think I've sold just about everything. I had a high demand for sunflowers that I sold earlier on. But everything else is over there at the pig farm. I'll see. But anyway, I'm gonna let this hailstorm pass over here, and I'll be back. It has finally stopped hailing. Probably gonna have to take the old case to the shop here after a while and see if see what damage was done. But for now, we're gonna head back over here and start plowing this field in. This right here was our sugar beet field last year. When I get back up here to the field and get my GPS going, I'll show you guys what I'm doing as far as my root crops. As far as what I'm doing with my root crops. I'm kind of switching them around. Go back and forth between, you know, sugar beets and potatoes. This last year was the first year I planted sugar beets 2 years in a row, but I planted them on different fields because at first I just had field 2 and field 5 was my root crop fields. That's what I had first. I had corn out in this field and corn in this field up here. I purchased this field 2 years ago and I just planted it last year for the first time. Alright, let me get my GPS going here. Alright, this is what I was doing. Field 2 and field 5, like I said, was my root crop fields, you know, for the last, this is my 6th year on Lone Oak, so for the past, you know, 4 years, those 2 fields have been my root crop fields. But last year I plowed up field 14 and I purchased field 25. I planted sugar beets in 25 and sugar beets in 14. I plowed it up. It was grass. But this year we're gonna plant. This year I'll go back to probably 2 and 5 again. Maybe plant a 3rd field this year. 41, you know, it's not a huge field, but it's, you know, big enough to get, you know, enough root crops to sell. So I'll probably plant it this year too. And then what else? 25, I'm gonna put potatoes in. Well, you know, actually I don't know. It's kind of hard to decide at the moment. But down here at the farm, field 44, that's been my grass field since I've been on Lone Oak. This year, actually 44, 36, and 37 have all 3 been my my grass fields for my hay. But this year I decided to turn them up and put wheat in them. Kind of get a small rotation going in there, just to kind of put some nutrients back into the ground, I guess you could say. So we're going to do that with 44, 36, and 37. That's one reason I am plowing. Well, these fields that I'm plowing need to be plowed, but also I don't need this much cereal crop. That's one reason I'm plowing them up and not letting them grow. But what I've been doing is, you know, one year I'll plant these fields and the next year I'll plant, you know, 48, 49, 51, 55, 26, and 27. I'm still trying to figure out, you know, exactly what I want my rotation schedule to be, because I want to have an even number amount of fields, you know, per year. Because last year I had 7 fields to harvest, and then, you know, before I purchased these fields, this year I was only going to have 4 to harvest, which, you know, 2 of them are, you know, pretty good size. Well, actually 3 of them are pretty good size fields. But yeah, that's where we're at so far. We're gonna keep plowing this up here, and I'll be back with y'all here in just a little bit when we get finished. Okay, boy, that's a big field. Got one of the local high school kids up there that's in the in the ag program up here at Lone Oak High School. a good kid. His name's Jeremy. He's up there. He took over for me up there. I had to come back to the farm and get another tractor. I'm just gonna call the guys up at Manning's and go get another plow, cause 15 is a big field and it is taking a long time. So I'm gonna take the New Holland up to Manning's and get another plow, and I'll see you guys there. So I'm up here at Manning's of Lone Oak, talking to one of the guys here, fixing to sign some paperwork. They are bringing up my purchase now, which should be outside, right? Should be outside now. And yes, there it is. We have a case. Oh dang, I can't even think of the name of it now. Let's go look in their book here they got in the office. Let's see what it's. What am I doing? It's wrong book. It is a case Ecolotil 25 Ecolotil 2500. Nice piece of equipment for sure. Was a big fan of the Weber plow until this one came out. Alright, we got this hooked up. Now we're gonna head over here to field 6. I don't know why I turned my beacons off. We'll head to field 6 and oh boy, gotta get off the road there. I tell you, the traffic here in Lone Oak is terrible. Just something terrible. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, that's right. They got barley planted here, and I do not need all this barley, so we're gonna till it up. And I think I pretty much decided we're gonna plant sunflowers in fields 6, 7, and 15. Because I don't have a lot of storage space at the at the farm like I used to. I had several of the silo add-ons, but I had those tore down because I wasn't, you know, I think it was like 1.2 million had like 1.2 million $1.2 million of storage, but I never did get anything nowhere close to that. I think the highest I ever got was maybe 500,000. So I sold a bunch of those. I had those silos tore down, and I had two small medium-sized silos built. So that should be, you know, more than enough. And then what I'll do too is whenever we come to harvest, I will sell some as we're harvesting too, no matter what the price is. But yeah, we're gonna carry on here with the plow, and I'm just to go over and check on my helper and see how he's doing, and we will see you later on. Well guys, I think this is going to be a good way to end the video. I know it was kind of short today, but we didn't have much going on besides field work. But if you don't mind, leave us a like on the video if you enjoyed it. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do that too. And I'll see y'all on the next one.